joined to the newer, like downstairs shorter bullnose. He goes, there we go, job's done, here's the invoice. I was like, what? I thought that looks horrible. He goes, yeah, it does, but it's what you want it does. Like, yeah, this bedroom was kind of decent condition, to be fair. There wasn't anything major in here. We boxed this in. This again is a structural beam, but it was already kind of like just boxed in a little bit, so we covered it up. 3 sockets in each bedroom. He chucked in one for free. And actually the bed is quite nicely positioned up where you are now, because there's 2 sockets either side, and you can get, you can get a decent bed there. Walk through, storage. It is a very large bedroom, so if you're moving in here as a couple, kind of did a circular end on either side. It does soften it actually. I really liked it, and it changes the kind of feel of the room. Oh, the skirting in here. Oh god. I was going to keep the old skirting, which was big and kind of nice. Plasterers then took it off. Chippy then took it off. Left it out in the garden, despite me saying multiple times we are keeping it. That was all old skirting. Higher joined to the newer, like downstairs shorter bullnose. He goes, there we go, job's done. Here's the invoice. I was like, what? I thought that looks horrible. He goes, yeah, it does, but it's what you want it does. Like, no, it wasn't. I said, so little things like this. And by the way, the painters were in now. So the painters were like, Tej, you know, where's the skirt and we can't paint because we need to put it in because he's going to scuff it and everything. I was just like, oh my God, trying to manage one baby here and one baby here. And like, 0 babies is a good. The painters had a point, to be fair. It should have been done beforehand. And top coats for Dulux. I don't, everyone has their own preference. I've just always used Dulux, but whatever. And then finally, I had to get a random chippy from Luton who just follows me on Instagram, who's like, Tej, I'll come for a day and do some stuff. Oh, thank God. He came, fitted all the skirtings nice and nice. That's the reason why this is the only room which has the OG skirting, I think it's called, which is bigger than everywhere else, because it was bigger before, the plasterers didn't go down enough, we couldn't fill it, we just put it in and we're calling it. You don't really battle when you're dealing with things. Any questions on this room or anything in here? Spotlight garden actually, while we can see it.
So the vibe I'm getting is that if there's a bit of a dip in the cottage area, that's kind of acceptable because it's a cottage, it's that part of the character.
If you were buying a new build and there was a dip, there'd be a serious problem.
Yeah, in Welsh houses.
The actual theory is they never laid it straight, because when we were first here, the skirting board like matched the dip. You know, normally if a dip comes afterwards, there's a gap, right? And you're like, oh, well, there's a problem. But the skirting literally followed it. So we were like, that's impossible, because the skirting's square. Bedroomy and feely and stuff.
You're right. If
you don't tell the Sparky that, they'll just put whatever they want, wherever they want. LEDs, I think everyone does LEDs now, but just specify it because they cost more and blah, blah, blah. This room, it's like an office, like a second bedroom. You can get a double bed where you are. Yes, it will be kind of, it will take up a decent chunk, but you'd be surprised. You might be able to fit a double bed this way. I don't know about lengthwise. Like maybe, yeah, something like that. Yeah, it's literally a walk-in wardrobe, as you can see. This was an awkward space, and I kind of felt like, especially that side, given the low height of it, across, but this is like, it's a wardrobe. I did specify handles. I had gold handles for it, and what do they do? What they wanted. So, that's that. But, put a clothes rail across here, and we've got built-in wardrobes. Now, will I do this on a rental? Probably not. But for 250 quid, I think it changes.